Here now to break it all down, Veronique DeRugi, Senior Research Fellow at the Marcatus Center. Tammy Bruce, Fox News political contributor, also Independent Women's Voice President, and she's a Washington Times columnist. And Herb London's with us, London Center for Policy Research. I'm going to start with you, Veronique, since you rarely make it into the studio. Now, we know this offer has been lingering out there, but they sort of put additional conditions on it. Listen, this is $70 billion. No more games. You know, don't implement these tariffs on us, and maybe we can find another way to go from here. But it feels like President Trump playing hardball.
Well, I think it's pretty smart what they did. Actually, it's very smart what they did, because they've asked for conditions. They made a clear offer that putting the president in a position to either accept it or reject it. And so maybe, you know, it's going to be, maybe they've studied the art of the deal, and they've actually talked to people who've dealt with him when he was in real estate. And he is very well known for actually dragging out contracts for a long time, for changing the terms. And maybe they're saying that's it.
And yet, by the same token, President Trump has imposed deadlines on a series of things, whether it was the Paris Climate Accord or the tariffs that went into effect last week, and he has stuck with them, and we have to expect all of those timelines to stay in place with this deal, so the clock is ticking.
It is, but keep in mind what the Chinese are suggesting here, and this could be the problem, that when we're imposing tariffs, we're in charge. We're the acting individual. China's suggesting that they become the actor. So that if they're going to be purchasing 70 billion or whatever they're suggesting, it means that they can choose to not do it. They can change the dynamic. That suddenly they become the actor in the framework. We are less in control. So this clearly has to be a consideration from President Trump about the nature of what it is they're trying to achieve. They're going to suggest something that is better for them, right? This is about changing clearly a trade war that we have lost with China. In addition to, are they stalling in certain other aspects? Our intellectual property framework,
sure,
they've been stealing, generally spying, their buildup in the South China Sea. We're sending another battleship in there as we speak. So all of these elements have got to be dealt with beyond, in addition to, can our farmers deliver the kind of material and the bulk of the material that they're supposedly going to be buying? But ultimately, we should not give up being the acting party in a deal.
And I don't think that we